It's a big day, guys. It's a big day. The Bazaar patch came out yesterday. I played for like 2 weeks after the last patch, the monetization apocalypse. And then I didn't play because I was away. And when I came back, I had 29 rank tickets. I have no idea where the rank tickets came from. I don't know if I want to use them. Because like I feel like people are really good at the Bazaar right now. It's from the Battle Pass. I heard they kind of rolled back the controversial monetization changes. Is there anything I need to know? Do I need to like click claim on stuff to get my NFTs? No, nah. You're chill. You got it all. Oh, all right, cool. Either way, we're playing as Mac. I've done 3 Mac runs so far. 2 on camera that will not be posted for a bit. Hey, goldfish cracker on my desk. Still good, man. It's from last night. It's not gross. It's not crazy. That is tasty. It's very Moorish. It makes me want to have some more. What do we got here? Deadly Quill and Ink. Poison 1. Gain 1 regen. If you have no weapons, this has multicast. Okay, so 50% of the time it'll do 2 poison. Crazy. Deal 10 damage. It's got a 100% crit chance, but it loses 25% crit chance for the fight. Heavy Ruby. Burn 3. This seems horrendous, man. This seems horrible. Burn 3. Slow an item for 3 seconds. Your other burn items have +3. I guess it's gotta be Deadly Quill and Ink, because at least it has multicast and it can receive a buff from Catalyst. Why don't you go ahead? We want non-weapons. Why don't you give me a free small non-weapon item? Slow an item for 1 second. I've been using smelling salts on like every single build, man. Its 7-second cooldown kind of sucks, but when you slow, haste the item to the left, and then building like a lot of items that have slow, so you're constantly hasting. Now you do have to be careful, by the way, because when you start with 200 HP on Mac, you actually can lose. I'm wondering, I think we should be able to beat Viper though, because we have regen. And I would really love to get the poison. And I would really love to get the skill. I would love to get the catalyst. I think we're gonna be fine, man. I think we're gonna be chill. Just give it a second here. I know it looks hot. Just give it a second, okay? We got double regen coming in. We're chill. I told you. That's why you can't just evaluate via heuristics. You have to actually look at the mathematics. You have to compare the rates of decay.
Waste of my time.
Honestly, I think I'm kind of OP this patch because unlike most players in the Bazaar, I actually understand calculus. So, all right, we don't actually want this though. This is not good. We got to spend some money. Some medium items. Don't give me a sure on that one. See, check this out, man. Now we got some freaking Nightshade. When you heal or gain regen, this gains +2 poison. So there's a synergy there. I do feel like we lose day 1 though, unless our regen goes crazy. I will also say, I really like Retort. Lifesteal counts as heal now? I did not know that. I appreciate that. I like Retort. So how does Retort work if you don't know what you're doing in the Bazaar as Mac? Every time you transform something, which is like a new node or a nude mechanic. Did I say a nude mechanic? I got other stuff on the mind. I shouldn't have watched Hundreds of Beavers this morning. Don't spam Alembic, because there's a real Alembic in the game, okay? So I don't want you to use all of your Alembic emotes on Retort when you don't even realize that Alembic is coming down the pipeline sometime later. Anyway, long story short, it gets perma-scaled like a Langzhan every time you transform something. So I'm going to give it a chance at least. This might be a poison build. I would like you to give me a skill that improves the quality of all of my poison items. Yeah, that's heinous, man. We're going to take it, of course, but that's heinous. Hoodie Potato. I gotta say, great name. I would like to describe that as a fantastic name. But I do think we got issues day one. But our regen is gonna go crazy. Put Fang in? No shot, bro. I want the double regen multicast. Now, I've been playing a lot of Vanessas who have stuff like this going on. I have absolutely no idea what Mantis Shrimp or Zor Acid even do, man. So I'm just... What Mama don't know won't hurt her. I literally can't be harmed. I'm in your walls and I own you. You have those items now. You'd be surprised. You'd be surprised, brother, at the kind of stuff that I don't have. I haven't played Vanessa since Mac came out. Listening through all the Bob Dylan albums, what was he doing with his voice on Nashville Skyline? I just, 100%, I feel like if your favorite Bob Dylan album is Nashville Skyline, you're compromised. You're a CIA agent and you're an NPC. He's got, listen, does it have a couple good tracks? Sure. He's got a couple good tracks, but it doesn't even have the best version of Tonight I'll Be Staying Here With You. The best version of that is on the Bootleg Series, Volume 5, the Rolling Thunder Review. And it's track 1, side 1, so it's not like you got to dig too deep to get into it. But he does have the Kermit the Frog voice in Nashville Skyline. 1 second. Okay, so we're transforming our chunk of lead into a small poisoned item. And also a chunk of gold. I got 40 albums to go before the bootlegs. Okay, that's pretty fair, to be honest with you. That's pretty fair. Now, why would I listen to a Bob Dylan album when Fugazi's 13 songs exists? All I'm going to say, this is huge. This is huge. All I'm going to say is you can have both. And I know that you can have both because for the last 10 months, that's all I've been doing. All I've been doing is listening to Bob Dylan and not just 13 songs by Fugazi, but a little bit of Repeater as well, and a little bit of The Argument. You're right, this should be here. But mostly 13 songs, I'll admit.
I would never debase my wares by...
Okay, what do I like here? Hourglass, adjacent items have their cooldowns reduced by 4. Nah. Hemlock, when it's transformed, it becomes toxic if able. And I think it will be able.
Excellent.
And then at some point maybe, this is another reagent that we'd love to transform. It would become obsidian. I mean, I think you buy out the fucking stock, man. I think you buy out the fucking stock here. I think you buy all the reagents so you have something to transform to buff your retort. You want to hear if you respect Madonna? I respect Madonna way more than the average person my age. I've got I think I only have 2 Madonna songs on the Peloton playlist, but I respect her as a prototypical pop girly, man. She's got some great songs. It's not Like a Prayer and Holiday. It's Hung Up and Ray of Light. But there's many others that could also be in there. Amber can be okay if we're talking about some shit that's like the color of your energy or whatever. I'll give it a chance here. Like a Prayer is my favorite. It's probably Ricky Gervais' favorite song too, if I had to guess. That's glib and unnecessary, but you're not smelling salts. Okay, so you're an interesting item, man. Runic Potion hastes your lifesteal weapons for 1 second and gives a weapon lifesteal. I just want to say, okay, that I used this on a run where I had an item called a Cauldron. The Cauldron inherits the type. Well, it doesn't inherit the type of every item that you have, but it gets a buff for every type of item that you have. And that made the game think that it was a weapon, even though it doesn't do any damage. And then my fucking Runic Potion was constantly giving my Cauldron lifesteal instead of giving my weapon lifesteal. And I was getting scammed over and over. That being said, it could be fun. Well, I don't really think we need the Calcinator. I could dump Alembic for a minute. Have you transformed into a random small item we have? I think I like this idea. How does this work?
You are enough, friend. But I'm glad you bought this.
I can live with this. Maybe I want you over here. Just in case you become smelling salts, because then you'll like smell. So how does this work? Everything that we have poisons, except for this, which hastes our poison item. And then this hopefully transforms into something else that poisons and gives us regen. That's my current setup. We need to live for a certain length of time, though, in order for our regen to kick in. Otherwise, we have no sustain and we just die. But let's see what you got. Burn. Burn is always scary. Also, your incredible healing is pretty bad for us. This to me looks like a loss. But the caveat is I don't really know. Wow, that fucked us. The caveat is I don't really know what like hot stones do. Maybe we're okay, actually. Our regen's kind of popping. I don't know. I don't know. We're melt. Actually, we destroyed them. It wasn't even close, man.
That was impressive.
Maybe Mac is overpowered, dude.
After all these centuries,
I own you? Well, I didn't mean it like that. I didn't mean to be rude. Let's see what we got from our bronze item. Hourglass. I don't think it makes it on the board. He's exceptionally OP. Is it possible that it's just because I make this shit look good? You ever consider that? You're out of here. Okay, the transformation for me is you transform Hemlock because it will become something that has toxic. Oh shit, oh shit. Poison equal to this item's burn. And gain 2 regen for the fight. Oh! My gosh. Throw my ticket out. You ever listen to Nashville? You ever really listen to it though? Throw my suitcase out the true. You don't know it? No, whatever. We'll get there one day. What do you got for me? Flame Juggler? This is a loss, I think.
Support the arts. Give me your gold.
Yeah, that looks pretty bad, to be honest with you.
Thank you.
It's worth a shot. I don't really want to fight Flame Juggler day 3. I'd rather be the type of bitch that would fight like the Dabbing Apprentice or something.
Several dark arts.
First time you fall below 50% health, reload 2 items. That wouldn't be so bad. Does anything bad happen if you lose to one of the AI characters? In-game, no. IRL, yes. You suffer a catastrophic aura loss. I would say to answer your question honestly, with game mechanics instead of in a glib fashion to farm +2s. Hang on, I gotta think about this for a second. I'm pretty sure I love you, but you're gonna be scaling faster as a result of our transformations. I think I gotta go with that. And then give me a poison item. I don't think it's that bad to lose to the AI if it's a random encounter. If you chose to fight that enemy and you lost and you would have beaten another enemy, that's really bad though. That's like that's an opportunity cost you can't get back. Okay. Another Mac.
Will you get me any closer?
Holy shit. 10 small items? There's just no way I could possibly analyze your board. I'm just going to assume this one's a loss and we'll take it from there. Regen, please. Excuse me, I'm supposed to have regen. 5 regen is not even close to enough. It's more like Mock. Are you talking about like the way that Mark Wahlberg pronounces his name when he's in his home? Mock?
thing of true beauty.
Huge. And you're going to give me 2 regen now, right? You're not going to give me... Yes, okay, I can live with that. What's life about? I don't know, brother. I'll let you know when I get there. We got 15 gold. We got to buy some items.
Profit 10.
I do like the spider mace. When you slow or you poison, it charges it. But it would take away a multicast from you. But if you could get lifesteal on it, it can do some interesting work. But I think I'm going to just run Thurible. Like Charles Barkley. I don't know about that guy, though. Slows an item, grants 1 regen. But just... Is there other stuff we'd rather have, like, in our pocket right now? It's just so slow. We'd get extra haste, but like, what do we care? I'm gonna go full Noxious on this one. This will take it to like 12 poison. Holy fuck! And then what else would fit the bill? I mean, Myrrh gives you regen. I don't know, man. I think we could still run like a Quicksilver and just not worry about it all that much. So true. 1 vial of noxious poison. I think you transform your Myrrh. It became Restorative Moth Meal. It became another reagent, man. Slows an item for 1 second, heals 40. I think that's a scam. But I'm happy to have had the transformation. But I feel scammed for sure. I don't know, man. Give me the Blood Reef Raider.
Pelago belongs to us.
This and some amber. Picture of a joint. This and a Thurible would go crazy right now. Yeah, I don't want Crow's Nest, man. I don't know. I guess I would... Reloading and Vulnerability Potion would be pretty sick. Ammo Stash would be kind of sick. Skills are always good because you don't have to think about what's going on like in your brain anymore. Yes, dude. I'll escort the fucking convoy. Retiree. Literally, I do what you do, but better. You're cooked.
I'll show you how it's done.
Became Smelling Salts. Not so bad. Retiree is harder now? Yeah, well, so am I, so get ready, buddy. That's a troubling bit of discourse. Just forget I said that. Anyway, he's cooked. That's the important part.
We won our fights with nothing but grit.
Also false. Think there's any streamers out there who pop a blue chew before the stream?
Closer and closer.
As like a... I was gonna say as a just in case, whatever that means. Sure, man. I don't know. The first time you use an item each fight, haste a poison item for 2 seconds, why not?
But I'll keep you as long as I can.
Mediums and large. I'll take the XP. And I'll move on with my life. I don't know. I don't know how this run works. It appears to put a lot of poison on you, but it has a very low amount of survivability.
Dreams are too big for you to steal.
How do you think I keep my youthful zest? That's true, man. Ricky, I'm always jealous of the fit you pull off as well. Because the baseball hat with the hoodie over top of the hat, it's extremely comfortable and you make it look cool. But anytime I've done that I was about to win. Anytime I've done that in my home life, I think it's because my head is like too fucking big. It doesn't look right. It just looks like a potato wrapped in aluminum foil at the grocery store. And the hood gets all like bacony, you know what I mean? It goes like... It looks like we won, by the way. So I'm gonna live with that. Yeah, it does make me look like... Well, I was going to say like the Unabomber. I think it's okay to say this. I don't think the Unabomber was a good guy, but I do think that in the sketch, he had aura. Like, he looked kind of cool in the sketch. Bad guy, but you got to separate the art from the artist on that one. Like, he had some swag in the sketch. That's not weird. That's not... There's nothing monka-esque about that. What's his art? Sartorial. The Sartorial arts, man. I don't think you get it. I don't think you're qualified for this discussion. Your items have +1 max ammo. This is like a potion build, man. Poison equal to this item's burn. Say no more, family. Crazy as it may sound, I think we want Sabretooth to possibly get your small diamond items have their cooldowns reduced. I think that would be kind of sick. I think that'd be kind of cool. Appeal to I own you, kid? Yes, sir. 100%, man. 135 poison up on your dome. 8 seconds into the fight. Till the room explodes. You can't say that. I think it goes without saying. I don't even need to say it, but I'm gonna say it just so there's no ambiguity. He should not have done all that. The stuff that gave him his name. I'm gonna take a lark on this one, man. Silver item. Oh! Swagasaurus Rex. You're never making it. You're never making it. Let's just consolidate a little bit here. You'll become heavy. Heavy is actually good for us. Because slow gives haste. Slows... Really? Heavy incense just slows... It has double slow duration? That's fucking ass, man. It's straight, it's Dookie again, but at least it's buffing our retort. Anyway, what do we do? It sells items. That's the kind of shit I could be looking at. Aludel. +1 multicast for each adjacent poison or reagent. Plus, we got the emerald here. There's definitely a temptation on Aludel, man. I want to have a Covetous Raven build. When you use a relic or enchanted item, like it's so easy to get enchantments thanks to reagents. You could see Covetous Raven like like pecking the shit out of you. Mac before Dooley, yes sir. I hate that. I hate that robot, man. I do think, but you're a great scaler. Honestly, I'm passing a Aludel right now. I'm sorry. Items gain crit chance. These are skips in my house. Ouroboros 7430, huh? All right.
In 100 years when you are dust, I will remain. You are a child to me. And I will
crazy name. You see a lot of crazy names in the Bazaar. I would say like maybe every 50 Bazaar opponents, you meet someone who's put like their full legal name and address as their username. I don't know if they're aware. I'm fucked on this one for sure. I don't know if you're aware, but other people can see your username. They'll throw in like their first, last name, and middle initial, and then their birth year at the end, and you're like, man. I saw Day One Gooner yesterday. That's not even possible because I'm pretty sure Arsenal joined the Premier League in like the 1700s. This is big, man. You have to sell the farm. Your non-weapon items cooldowns are decreased by 2 seconds though. But you're a stud, man, and I don't have to rework my board at all. It has the most broken shiny enchant in the game. Very interesting. I'd have to sell pretty deep, man. Broke ass can't afford the library? Hey, man, I'm doing my best. The aura? Well, like, okay, you keep Nightshade because it scales better than Retort. So you would sell Retort, and then, like, the Quicksilver hasn't been that good for us. You need to sell, like, everything to afford it, man. Like, we need 17 gold. This is 4. 6. We have another 5. We need to sell 6 more gold. We could sell the Thurible. I feel like I gotta give it a try. I'm gonna sell Thurible, Retort. I need 5 more things. You're done, bud. You're done, bud. And then if I'm being realistic, I think that I don't really care for the Quicksilver. Then you just slot that Diamond Library right in there and you hope to get a free small item. Oh, a small non-weapon item! How could you? This is absolutely horrible for us, but... okay, and then fight something easy, because I have no idea how this is going to go. But minus 2 seconds on the cooldown is... Caught you right in between the cleft on your chin, and then your mouth was a little open because you were surprised. So you instinctively bit down and broke all 4 of your front teeth. So we won, I'm assuming, yeah, but we have no idea how it went. It might have been close, it might have been a blowout. Fantastic. I'm in unspeakable pain? I know that's right. Yes, sir. It's got to be a skill, man.
This isn't our moment.
That's facts.
I'll be here when it is.
First 3 times you use your rightmost item, charge a freeze item. Yeah, I can't do that, man. Oh, but I can... No, I can't use a large item. Wow, it's fucking ass.
I'll send you to Orland, but I'll keep you as long as I can.
Upgrade Nightshade? Nah, man. Nah. I don't respect it. What I do respect, 2 gold and a shield item, which is... I thought it was a tool, to be honest, but... At least it has poison in it. 140 max health. What's 5% of... Okay, 140 is more than 5% of our HP. Alright, of Vanessa. I don't know, man, because I haven't seen a fight in like 5 days. A Langzhan that can't kill us in 1 hit. Heavy Silencer, that's kind of nasty. Strength Potion is actually a huge problem, because we're about to get hit like crazy. Unless this doesn't go off for 3 seconds. Ouch! Nah, we're chill. Oh, we're not chill at all! We're chill, you're dead. The Strength Potion does look tasty. Easy. Didn't crit? Their cooldown was up, man. They had their chance. Small non-weapon item, please. Amber. Not really what we want. Oh, all weapon cooldowns, bro. All weapon cooldowns, not just mine. That's huge. I'm not a burner. I'm a poisoner. Now this is always very interesting, man. The sandstorm begins and it slows an item. Do we benefit from the sandstorm starting immediately? I feel like the answer is no. We want it to go late so our poison can stack.
Buyer's remorse never. Be remorseless.
Yeah, you need more HP, exactly. I think we can beat the Bonker.
Don't be a hero.
If Health Potion is a McDonald's Sprite, is Coke Zero a Strength Potion? I would say, I don't think Coke Zero is a Strength Potion. I think it's, what's the second flask in Elden Ring? The one that gives you a little bit of health, but also, like, some stamina regen? The Psychic, exactly. Don't hit me. Don't hit me. I own you, bro. Yeah, the Physic, that's it. I think Coke Zero is a Physic potion. Yeah, we don't want toxic brass knuckles, buddy. That's not why anybody comes to fight you.
Melting away impurities.
When you crit, your poison items gain a poison. We don't crit, though. And if you don't crit, then we don't crit. Hey, 1, 2, 3 times 4 to the 6. Where the fuck you at with the Limp Bizkit mix, right? Where the fuck you at, motherfucker? Shut the fuck up! And back the fuck up before we fuck this track up. Oh wait, I have 50% crit chance on this guy. I'll take it. Maybe we'll build crit. It saves us 6 gold anyway. You just embarrassed me in front of my roommates? But Limp Bizkit, I have it on authority from having read it on Reddit. They really were cooking when they named the website, man. I have it on authority from Reddit that Limp Bizkit is kind of like back. I want to just see what this becomes when it becomes Obsidian, man. So it is a weapon, which would make its cooldown fucked up. But dude, that's gonna sell. Well, it's not gonna sell for much, actually. Never mind. It's a Mac. A 1-win Mac.
I will leave you alive to learn the lesson.
Yeah, I thought new metal was like kind of back, man. Librarian, have you seen the new, or have you heard the new NMIX song? K-pop is really like, it's hit or miss for me. My wife tries to keep me current. Why this fucking music sounds like being in Epcot, man. Something, I don't know how to explain it. But this shit is Epcot, dude. I'm dead. I'm dead to the 0-win Mac. Anyway, long story short. It's literally my alarm. We lost because they have Shrinking Potion, by the way. So every time this goes off, it reduces my max health by 15%. So I go down to like 70 HP by the end of the fight. But either way, K-pop is hit or miss for me. And I'm just being honest. I'm not misrepresenting it to seem cool to the punk rockers. And I'm not pretending to like it to not get killed by the stance. I listen to every single song that my wife shows me, and sometimes I'm like, that one's pretty good, and sometimes I'm like, that one's okay, and sometimes I'm like, I'm not really sure about that one. But every time she plays me an NMIX song, I'm like, they're doing something a little fucking different, man. Dash made it onto the Peloton playlist with the breakbeat Sega Dreamcast menu music that then switches into like Spice Girls like bubblegum pop at the bridge, but then they bring it back. And then the High Horse that they got going on right now, I don't know if that's the single or if the other one they released is the single, but High Horse has some, dare I say, a little bit of like fucking Portishead influence. Like it's got a bit of like a trip hop sort of thing going on, which I did not expect. I said, I'm not familiar with your game. What are you saying? I'm just keeping myself on the cusp of modernity, man. It is straight out of Bristol. Straight out the motherfucking dungeons of trip hop. Where fake blokes don't make it back.
Life is risk. The Bazaar is more than
It's a crazy place, the Bazaar. We all know the Bazaar is a crazy place, okay? All right, we got to save this run from mediocrity. So anyway, that's my thoughts on the current state of K-pop. What's with all the rocks in your backpack? Those aren't rocks. Those are reagents that could be transformed in order to buff an item that I think I sold like 3 days ago, now that I think about it. Huge. That's actually maybe the best thing that we could have gotten, man. Silver tier potions, we need loot for catalysts. XP is even better, actually. Turns out I don't know what I needed. You're done, bitch. You're not a reagent anymore. That's okay. So you're done. This chunk of lead is still being transformed. It's gonna become some bronze bullshit, but like that's fine. Oh shit, man. I think you're kind of ass. Give me the good potion right there. That's okay. You sell your chunk of gold. Why not the silver lead? Yeah, that's a really good point. That's an insanely good point. Becky with the good potion. I know that's right. Ah, man. Kind of interesting, but nah. Not good enough for us. You are a property, of course. When you sell this, get 2 change to get... Fuck you, buddy. Is this character a poison merchant? Poison, potion, burn, regen, slow. Basically, like status effects, ammo, etc., etc. Excuse me, I did not sell gold and lead. I sold... silver gold. I know it sounds fucked up. You gotta use critical thinking skills. Stop killing me. Give me more regen, please. I need more regen. Fuck you, crit merchant. Whatever. This is pretty bad. I'm glad this is unranked. Let's fucking... crit effects? No, man. Someone said shiny library is actually the greatest item in the game. So we go random enchantment library. That looks fucking shiny to me, bitch. Oh, shit. Your non-weapon items cooldowns are decreased by 4 seconds? That's fucking nutty, dude. I'm still in such a shit position, but like, it can't hurt. Let's put it that way. I don't think we would mind a rainbow potion, to be honest with you. Rather see what kind of items we got here. We're so Mac.
Remember, diamonds come in
Huge.
small boxes.
Gold Noxious, please. You're so right. Sorry about that. I had the wrong Noxious out there.
Excellent choice.
We still want, yeah, we still want the +3 poison, I think.
Another step forward on my
Enchant an item with shield effects. It would not be the worst thing in the world to have a shield, but when you get shield, does shield on a nightshade do 10x the poison, or does it? It's 2 seconds. You have to do shield. 2-second cooldown on your scaling nightshade. That's fucking crazy, dude. I'm not gonna say we're unkillable, because we could still lose to poison. But we're relying on regen. Do you see how fast the fucking Noxious potion went off, man? We do have to get to at least 10,000. This might be the one where we got to 10,000, man. I don't know. Like, this started popping off real quick. When you poison, your items gain crit chance. Oh, you stud. I think you moved Noxious over, man. It has a 1-second cooldown. This is a reagent, so I will purchase it, because when we purchase more reagents, we almost, like, Catalyst is about to get transformed. We don't fuck with the scales right now. That's not for me. Reagents, please. Invulnerability potion. You take no damage for 1 second. I think I gotta have you in the bag. I need you in the bag. Because you having 3 or 4 ammo could go kind of crazy.
The shrouded at the edge of the foundation.
After all these centuries, there is
Do some max skills, man. First 8 times you use a potion, gain 20 regen. Whoa, okay, hang on. There's a lot here. When you slow, freeze, poison, or burn, a regen item gains 1 regen. Like this having multicast and then a fuck ton of regen would be crazy. But I think just having, like, we probably won't get 160, but having like 140 regen, like, right at the start of the fight kind of goes crazy.
You will recognize it.
It's too slow, man. It's too, like, it doesn't give you enough, I guess is what I'm trying to say. If anything, we might be better off with a Noxious potion out here. Because then the Noxious potion will give us 40 more regen in 2 seconds.
If you knew my true purpose, you would stand aside.
Oh, shit. Now, we may still die. This, like, the pig is pretty good. Ah! Whatever. Their weapon, it takes 14 seconds to fucking fire, dude. Crit chance, 0. It takes 14 seconds to fire. That was incredibly satisfying, man.
I'll be chasing you.
What the hell was that? Sauna? All the expansions coming out, like, I have no idea what half of the items do. That's right, sir. Oh, shit. Fiery Blue Piggles X. Get a haste item. Get a temporary boost. Honestly, I mean, there's some good stuff from Curio. Realistically, we don't need that, at least. So that puts us on 15. Let's at least take a look. Let's take a look.
Well, howdy, hero.
Because what I'm looking for is cooldown reduction, catalyst. We don't even have any haste items anymore. Okay, well, that is a bit of a waste. I think, like, I'm just going to be honest, I'm not sure. Well, no, let's just pop it on you. Then I think you have to pull library out. And then probably lower the cooldown of your Nightshade. I don't know if the order actually matters that much on this side, but... Problem with this, land legs make you predictable. I've heard that, but I don't... That would require us to actually go up against some Vanessas, man. Which I don't know if that's likely to happen. To a fella such as myself. We're fucking dead? No, our regen is too high. No, we're fucking dead. We're dead. What the hell? This guy he's on a different level, man. They got decimal points in this? Since when do they have decimal points? Since the last patch? Man, it's like I was gone for a while or something. It's like I was made for this. We want Lord Arkin.
You must not know.
Just don't ever fight ice NPCs. I think that's actually damn true. I think that's incredibly good advice. 19-second spaceship. Okay, bozo. See you in hell. Are you guys decimal Andes or fraction Andes? I'm a fraction Andy 100%. Decimal, 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 decimal. The thing, can I try to convince you to become a fraction Andy? Because I think being a fraction Andy is actually way easier. Being a decimal Andy is very easy when you have a calculator. But without a calculator, being a fraction Andy is so much easier. Because all you do is put the one number on top of the other number. So if you're like doing a 90-minute bike ride and you're 17 minutes in, you don't have to start calculating some bullshit. You can just be like, oh, I'm 17/90ths of the way through my ride. Boom. Fraction Andes. We're already on our next interval by the time you go, well, we're approximately 21% into the ride. That's why being a fraction Andy is goated, man. %80 of chat is software developers. I see what you're saying. So they're more of like integer Andys, which is way more embarrassing, dude. Medium items. Yeah, I mean, I guess we could take a look for medium items.
No sale. I want what's right for you.
Nah. Memento Mori. First time you would die each fight, heal for 1 and take no damage for 1 second. Very interesting. Very interesting. Reload a J. Franklin's Roiling Tonic. Freeze an item for 3 seconds when your enemy has poison. This has multicast. Okay, this is kind of fucking crazy. Because every 3 seconds, it would freeze 2 items for 3 seconds. Every 2 seconds, you're right. I think I have to try.
Oh, I think you're really gonna enjoy that.
Every 2 seconds, freeze an item for 3 seconds. Yeah, that's crazy.
I can get from Negredo to Rubedo in 60 seconds. Beat that, old man.
Is she talking, like, to this day? Can I buy a reagent? No, okay.
Did I miss a step somewhere? What's
2 items? Oh, because it is multicast.
I will leave you alive to learn.
Okay, we want to see big items, man. You're probably... I should have bought a haste potion. You're not wrong, but... Okay, we want to see wide builds. And then we want this shit to go fucking nutty, man. Your build doesn't do anything. I'm being dead ass with you. Did any of your items go? Did the whole fight? Fuck, Mac. What? Just nobody's doing it like me, man. I'm doing it. This is a completely original run that I invented myself. I derived this shit from base principles, man. Fuck transformations. Give me the XP. We don't have anything great to transform. I think. Well, you know what? I think, give me a skill. I understand the idea of upgrading this. All item cooldowns are increased by 2 seconds. I'm going to pass on that one. You have 20 regen. When you visit a merchant, gain 50 max health. Just start me with the 20 regen. It's kind of whack, though. I think we want to give you 2 poison. The order does not matter here. Unless we want you to be over here so you get the extra poison from the skill. But I don't think it really... I don't think it really matters.
Yes, I will.
Go to the potion merchant? No, dude, I want the foreboding winds. Maybe I don't need it, because when we poison, we get 4% anyway. Damn, that's got a sting.
To be a dervish is to be free. Join us.
If we could just get to level 15 and get like an enchantment on the Weaselpede, this shit is gonna be gross, man. When you use an adjacent item, charge the other adjacent item for 1 second. Okay, so like... I'm like, if you... Because I can't... hear me out here. If I cut these two, this goes off twice, charging this, which then goes off twice, which charges this. Even though the potions are really good. And then we have this as like a backstopper for shielding. Yeah, this seems really good, man. I'm gonna take the free shit. The regen, though? I'm gonna miss the regen, don't get me wrong, but... Roll it. Roll it. Something for free, please. Oh, sell skill upgrades! Those are expensive! Yeah, I can't afford that.
The Bazaar has many
It's a crazy place, man.
I will uncover them all.
When you slow, 3% crit chance when your enemy uses an item poison too. That's fucking foul, dude. But what do we care? They're never going to use items because they're always frozen, so we reroll. First time you fall below half health, gain 2 times your regen for the fight. When you crit with an item, it gets a higher crit chance. We already have, like, great crit. Let's just... Maybe this will keep us alive.
Until tomorrow.
In 100 years when you are dust, I will remain.
This is a fucked up build. I'm just waiting... Oh, shit. 5 lifesteal weapons? What the fuck? And a big powder keg! Slow him down. Slow him down. 23-second powder keg. Ow!
Like my crew says
And a
at the
buffet
bar,
for dinner.
Another round.
And this fucker isn't even diamond yet, man. And this fucker isn't even enchanted, dude. We could use some gold, actually. Recap next time. Not me being rude. I don't think you need a recap because it doesn't matter what's doing damage. The only thing you need to know is that they're frozen. This guy's got ammo, or like, yeah, some kind of ammo skills, right? We want to see big numbers, though. Honestly, I think the numbers you're going to see are going to be very small. The biggest number is going to come from the shield. This guy's got the... He does everything, but he's going to have a pretty small number. His number is going to be like 40 or something.
I seek the ultimate power. I have no time for
22.
you.
My favorite rapper. Diamond Rainbow Potion! Honestly, just give me health and regen.
Health food. Literally.
22 3-second freezes is fucked up, man. That's actually fucking gross.
I would never debase my wares by
Wait, Catalyst is a reagent. What happens if I buy it and upgrade it?
I think that suits you beautifully.
This transformed first. Wow, you are like straight ass. Wait, no, oh, you transformed into a gold Andy, though. Okay, I understand. I mean, you're a reagent. We don't really need you, though. I mean, it's hard to improve upon the build we already got, I think. Transform your leftmost reagent. We want gold tier loot, man. Fuck you, dude.
You are a child, and I will punish you.
Is Big Fish good? Thinking about going to see it? Well, honestly, if you have access to a time machine that can go back to 2003, your first step is taking me with you. Have you been looking at the news lately? But yeah, it's good. It's probably my favorite Tim Burton movie, to be honest. Don't we get an enchantment like next level? Can you explain your build? Basically, the whole build is Our cooldowns are super low because of this shiny library that makes non-weapons have 4-second lower cooldowns, and enemy weapons, including my own, but I don't have any, have plus 4-second cooldowns, which is gross. And then, because things go fast, Pendulum then allows these two fast-charging multicast items to just endlessly charge each other, and this guy freezes, so he just freezes their whole board forever. And they eventually die to poison. 19 is the next enchant. That's a long way away, man. Unless I just get one from the shop. This guy again, huh? This bozo. It is a good build for enabling Banter, for sure, man. It's very satisfying.
Not enough bismuth in the antimony.
What the fuck is this shit? Don't be mad at me! I came up with it on the fly, okay? And I'm not talking about Canada's Wonderland. Cauldron's sold. You're sold. Okay, so there is an enchantment, but do we really... I don't think haste actually does much for us. That being said, I guess we might as well. I'll just put it on you for now. Waste an item. I mean, I don't think it really matters too much. When you slow, your weapons gain damage. Your non-weapon items have a higher crit chance. I think we could do better. I think it's good, but I think we could do better. These are not better, but that's fine.
My power burns hotter.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Every time either of them goes off, the other one goes off. Oh no! It's another Mac, man!
Will you get me any closer?
No, 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 no! What do you got? Restorative library! What the fuck is this? 6,200 damage, 6,200 heal? What? Too bad you're frozen. You're frozen for life, buddy. Yes! Nice 12-second obsidian vitality potion. I was gonna say idiot, but there's no need for that. Just unnecessary. Shiny library, pretty good, man, pretty good. We don't really need the poison faster. I mean, 10 regen is meaningless to us, though.
I assume you're
This character seems broken. Yeah, when a beautiful beast like me is playing as them. Most people don't have the cognitive capacity to handle a character like this. I've been thinking about Beauty and the Beast a lot lately. Did I talk about this yet? Where I was like, nobody in the movie... I mean, that's not fair. They talk about it a little bit in the movie. But, like, it's kind of fucked up that, like, your boss is a dickhead and you get turned into, like, a teapot for, like, 30 years as a result. Like, you didn't even do shit, man. Your job, like, already sucked. But then, like, because you're like, I'm already affected more than this fucking witch by the fact that my boss is a dickhead, and now I gotta be a teapot for like 3 decades? I mean, this is good, right? First 6 times you use your rightmost item, charge a freeze item. I don't even know if it can go faster, so maybe it's not necessary. First time you freeze, haste 2 items. I mean, they're all... I can't believe I'm saying this. Like, they're all useless.
I found out you've been slowing the Tower District traffic.
You're huge. Do you have any
You can gain crit faster. Yeah, but I don't know. I'm just not fucking with it for some reason. Imagine your fine-ass wife being turned into a feather duster. That's why Lumiere is kind of the GOAT. I've always been a Cogsworth guy, but Lumiere is kind of the GOAT because he still loved her anyway. Even though, like, that's a toxic relationship because he's made of fire, but... What do you got? Water wheel, restorative catfish. I think your shit's all gonna be frozen, man. I'm sorry to say it. It's one of the most disgusting builds I've ever seen. That's pretty crazy. 22,000 shield, 6,000 poison.
Is it the
Like 117 seconds of freeze. Oh man, that's a fucking screenshot waiting to happen there. I gotta send this to Apollo. I don't know if he's been playing the Bazaar. Let me type out the description for him. That's Alpaca Patrol. There you go. Cool patch. 2.0 second multicast. Freeze 2 items. Freeze 1 item for 3 seconds that goes off endlessly. That goes off infinitely 3 seconds into the match. Plus 6,000 poison on your head. I should send it to the dad chat. Too good to resist. Oh, that slash marker. It'll be Bazaar 1.